When I married Daniel, I thought I was stepping into a dream. A kind man, a beautiful home, and a family that seemed warm and welcoming. His mother, especially. She had that gentle, smiling face that can melt any awkward silence. She always called me my daughter instead of my daughter-in-law, and it made me feel safe. Or at least that's what I wanted to believe. It was our first week after the wedding when she came over with a large, neatly wrapped box. "Just a little something for the new couple," she said with that same sweet smile. I smiled back, hugging her. "You didn't have to, Mom." She just laughed softly. "It's tradition, dear. Every new home deserves blessings." When I opened it, I saw a beautiful digital photo frame, sleek, modern, elegant. The kind that shows pictures in a loop. "Oh, wow, this is beautiful," I said, genuinely. "It will make the living room feel more alive," she replied, her voice gentle, yet deliberate. I placed it right on the corner table beside our TV. It looked perfect there, a small symbol of family and warmth. Every few days, she'd ask, "Is it working well? You kept it in the living room, right?" At first, I didn't think much of it. I just assumed she was excited that I liked her gift. But after a few weeks, something started to feel off. It began with the way she'd mention things she shouldn't have known. Like one morning, Daniel and I had a small argument about him being late for work. No one else was around. That evening, his mother called. "Honey, you shouldn't be so harsh on him. Men get stressed too." I froze. How could she have known? When I asked Daniel about it, he laughed. "Oh, come on, babe, you're overthinking. She just knows me too well." I wanted to believe him. I wanted peace. So I brushed it off. But it didn't stop there. A few days later, while I was talking on the phone with my best friend, I mentioned something personal about wanting to start a small business. The next morning, my mother-in-law sent me a long text. "Maybe you should wait before doing something like that. Focus on the home first." The timing, the words, it felt too precise, too invasive. I told myself it was coincidence, but deep down, something inside me whispered, "No, it isn't." One afternoon, Daniel was at work and I was cleaning the living room. That's when I noticed it. The photo frame, her gift, had a tiny red dot on its upper corner. So faint that you'd miss it unless you looked very closely. At first, I thought it was just a reflection, but when I got closer, it blinked. Once. Then again. My heart began to race. I turned it around. Everything looked normal, but when I checked the back, I saw something that shouldn't have been there. A small slot for a memory card. My fingers trembled as I removed it. I didn't have a card reader at home, so I waited, hours that felt like years, until Daniel returned. He noticed I was pale and restless. He asked, "What happened?" I replied, "Can we just check something?" trying not to let my voice shake. He agreed, slightly confused. When we connected the card to his laptop, a folder popped up, Family Moments. But inside, there were no photos, only videos. He clicked one. The footage showed our living room from the exact same corner where the photo frame sat. The same couch, the same window light, and me. Cooking, cleaning, talking on the phone. It had been recording everything, every moment. My breath caught in my throat. Daniel just sat there, frozen. I whispered, "Daniel, she's been watching us." He shook his head. No, that's not possible. Maybe it's some kind of manufacturer error." But his voice cracked mid-sentence because we both knew what we were seeing. I opened another video. This one was from just 2 days ago. The same spot, the same frame. Only this time, his mother's voice could be heard faintly from what sounded like a phone call recording in the background. She was talking about me. "She seems too private. I don't trust that kind of silence." I felt like the ground beneath me disappeared. I remember whispering, "She never trusted me. Did she?" That night, I couldn't sleep. Every sound in the house felt like a whisper behind my back. Daniel stayed quiet too. He didn't know how to fix this. The next morning, she called, as if nothing had happened. "Honey, how are you both? Did you like the frame?" Her voice was calm. Too calm. My fingers clenched around the phone. I wanted to scream, but instead I said softly, "Yes, Mom. It's beautiful." And I hung up. Then I unplugged the frame, wrapped it in newspaper, and threw it straight into the trash. Days went by. Daniel apologized countless times. He confronted her. She denied everything. Said she only wanted to stay close to her children. I never got the closure I wanted, but I did get the truth. And once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. That photo frame taught me a painful but important lesson. Some people don't want to love you. They want to control the version of you they think they own. Now, I've learned to set boundaries, even with family, especially with family. And every time I pass that empty corner table, I remind myself, love should make you feel safe, not watched. If you've ever trusted someone who crossed your boundaries in the name of love, you're not alone. Share this story with someone who needs to be reminded. Family doesn't always mean safe. And if you want to hear more real stories like this, stay with me. Subscribe to Voices of Auntie Carol, where every story whispers the truth we're too afraid to say out loud.